Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today guys, as the title of the video suggests, I'll be packing my hospital bag, and by hospital bag I mean the baby's bag and my bag, because we'll be needing them in the hospital. So I don't want to talk a lot. I just want to get straight into showing you what I'll be carrying, and you'll be packing with me. So I want to welcome all the new subscribers. I want to welcome the returnees, and thank you so much for sticking around and always coming back. I also want to urge you, in case you're coming across this video for the first time, please watch it until the end. Watch other content on my channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. So with no further ado, let me get straight into the video. So the things you're seeing on the bed are the things that I want to pack. These are the baby's stuffs that I'm planning to pack. So yeah, I'm going to show you, and then on this other side, these are my stuffs. So you can already tell who has the largest luggage. So let's get into I'll show you and then I'll pack. Yeah, so guys, let me get straight into this video, and I'm going to start with baby side because there are a lot, and I think in the article side important, like this is what is so much important than my side. I realized before I packed my bag, I really struggled to know what to pack and not what to pack, because people are not many of us Kenyans, or rather, yeah, many of us Kenyans are not doing these things, these kind of videos, but they are very important, especially to a new mom who doesn't know what to pack. Not only a new mom, expectant mom, because I'm not a first time mom, but I feel like I know nothing. I feel like I really can't remember what to pack and what not to pack. So I'm hoping this video will be helpful to a mama outside there who is also expecting and doesn't know what to pack in her hospital bag. Yeah, and I hope I've not exaggerated, because I'm a CS mom. I'll be going for a scheduled CS, so I'll stay in the hospital for longer than someone who is going for a normal delivery. But in case you're just a first time mom, or you're going to deliver normally, it's good just to pack extra, because you want to know what will happen while you're there. So I have a lot to like show you, but I have a list over here, so I'll be referring from this one. I had not packed in the bag because I didn't want to do things twice. I didn't want to pack and unpack and then pack again. So I'm packing for the first time, and I'm hoping I'm packing like everything that I need, because I was avoiding to pack early ndio nisipack nikiunpack, or maybe forget something again and pack. So let's see guys, let me start the video. I have the list here, and I'm just going to be reading as I confirm whether I have the things that I've written here. I will start with the big things, and the first thing that I have over here is socks and mittens, and I don't think the socks are necessary, but I was saying I don't think socks are necessary because most of the outfits that the kids do wear, they have like the inner type of socks, like this is what I mean. Yeah, this romper. So but I just decided to like pack, because maybe I don't know. I really don't know, but I've not packed like a lot. So let me show you the socks that I've packed. I've packed these 3 pairs. I've packed 3 pairs of socks because I don't want to overpack, and I think I won't even be needing most of them. So yeah, so for the socks, I have 3 pairs of socks. And then for the mittens, I think I have like 5 pairs, because I'm packing like 5 outfits. So I thought like, let me pack each outfit with a mitten. And these are the type of mittens that I'm having. Yeah, they're so cute. I'm here to know if they're long lasting or not. So I've packed in different colors. I have this one, I have a green one, the red one, the black and white one. Yeah, that is it. I've not overdone. Let me not say if it's being overdone. Yeah, so for the mittens, I have 5 pairs of mittens, and that is it, because I feel like mittens are necessary because babies tend to like scratch themselves over their faces. Um, I have onesies, and for the onesies, I've packed like 5. I have this cute white one over here. Yeah, this one. Um, I have another cute onesie over here. That is tiny hippo. Yeah, it's so tiny, and I felt this one will be the right size for baby. And then I have another one here, which is also tiny, but I think it's still big. Yeah, it has these gray stripes. Also cute one. Um, I have this one that came with that receiving set. This one. Yeah. So like I've packed how many? I have this one. Yeah. And then I think I've packed 5. Yeah. Uh, uh, yeah. I don't know. So for the onesies, I think I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there are 5. Because I feel like for us, yes, mom, you stay in the hospital for 4 days. So I've just packed the 4 days outfit plus an extra outfit. You never know. Sometimes in the hospital, you never know. Also, the baby can also mess uh, outfit, ibidi umechange na ulikuwa mbeba specifically 4 days, and the hospital that I'll be delivering to, it is out of the county that I'm staying. So basically, si ati ni ile naweza piga simu nikasema mniletee extra outfit. So I wanted to ensure I have at least an extra outfit. So I have 5 of these onesies. Yeah, okay. I have 6. Yeah, there is this another one over here. Yeah, so I have 6, which I don't think they are much. Yeah, I have 6 onesies. The next thing that is on my list, diapers and wipes. So for the diapers and wipes, I think I'm going to carry this water wipe, the Hanan, from the Hanan company. I was told that water wipes are best for baby, though with my first baby I never used like water wipes, but this time I found them and I felt like I'll try them because I've tried the Hanan water flashable wipes and they are good. I do use them with Dove. So these one are for newborns, as you can see. So yeah, I'm carrying this pack, and then for the diapers, I'll be carrying these ones from Huggies, but not the whole pack. Yeah, it is in size 2. Yeah, I didn't get size 1, so I felt like let me just get size 2 because it is written that it's used from 3 to 6 kg, and I want to believe that the baby won't be too small or too less than 3 kg. Yeah, so I'll be carrying this Huggies diaper, but not the whole pack. Nitahesabu kama maybe they say a newborn anatumia 4 diapers in a day, so maybe 4 maybe times the number of the days I'll be in the hospital, and I'll see maybe like 20. I don't know, or maybe like 10 if I'll need more, but 10 kidogo, so maybe 20. Yeah, so let's continue. So I have the next on my list is liners, and these things I've carried 3 of them. Liners are very important. I grew up seeing my mom use them, and I use them with Dove, and many women are using liners. You can use them as bath clothes, washcloth, anything. kupanguza mtoto. Kitambo they were used inside the nappy. Yani kitambo ulikuwa unafunga nappy, then the liners on top of the nappy ndio ikuwe soft. So they can do a lot. So I've carried 3 and 1 bath cloth. Yeah, just in case I'll be having maybe visitors takikuka. Yeah, so I have these ones. And next on my list, shawl. Yeah, a shawl, because baby will be coming during this cold season. Even as I'm shooting this video, you know, you can see the light, but it's like raining, it's drizzling. Yani we are in that season, so I felt like with warm will be more necessary. So I have this shawl over here. I'll be carrying this one. Yeah, this one, because it's a shawl. So I have one, and then the next on my list is a towel. So because baby, I know from the hospital that I delivered and the hospital that I'm going to deliver again is the same, and I saw they gave baby a bath just immediately alizaliwa. The following day baby alikuwa anaoshwa, so I'm carrying one towel. Yeah, a towel. This time I didn't buy the hooded towels because I felt like the use yake huwa inaisha haraka, so I'm just carrying this one for baby. One is enough. Yeah, so a towel. And then I have zinc and castor oil, though I'm not sure if I'll be carrying the zinc and castor oil. I don't know if it's too sensitive for the baby immediately the baby is born, but I'll see if I'll carry or ask in the hospital, or if I just leave, I'll see. And then next on my list is flannels, and this is what flannels is into flannels. So I'm carrying these two. I have decided to carry 2, and instead of carrying, I want to carry 4, but I felt like because baby is coming during this cold season, let me carry 2 of this, because hizi ni zile kubwa yenye huwa mtoto ana like a receiving. There are people who call them receiving blanket. After you've dressed baby, you cover them in this flannel, then inside the shawl. Yani very useful, but I felt like they are too light, so I've added, instead of 4, I've carried 2, and then this small blanket that can also be used as a flannel. Unaweza funga baby and then umuingize kwa shawl, and this other one. Yeah, so I've carried 2 of these small blankets and 2 flannels. Yeah, so that is it for the blankets. And then I have rompers. The rompers are these, or rather slippers, it depends how you know them, but it's just the same thing. So for the rompers, hizi ndio rompers hizi utu twa kulala utu. Yeah, so I've carried I think also 5. So because like I told you, babies outfits are very important, and I don't want to be in the hospital and then kukwe na mess na siko karibu na home, siwezi tumana. So I have that one. I have this other one. I love this romper. I feel like the material is very warm, so I love this one. So those are 2. And then I have this tiny one, this one. I feel like this one should be the outfit that baby anafaa vae immediately amezaliwa, but we shall see, because sometimes you're not the one who dressed the baby, unaletanga tu mtoto amedressiwa. But I'll try and put it on top so that wakienda kutafuta wasitafute for long wapate tu hiyo na watoe hiyo wamvalishe. Then I have this other one from the receiving set, this one. Yeah, very cute. Though hapa I washed all the baby's outfits, so ili iliendewa na karangi somewhere here. But you know what? That can't stop reggae. But I think this one I carried 4. Yeah. This one I have 4 of them. I have 4 of these how are they called, rompers. I've carried 4 and some pants. Nimeona nibebe tulongi, so I have this kataini one which of course nili love, so atabeba haka kataini, so I feel like this one will fit baby. And I also have this one that came, this one came with the receiving set, yeah, so ipia, yeah. So for these ones I've decided to carry yeah, this one will go with one of the onesies, yeah, hata kosa onesie ya kuvalia hizi, yeah, these ones. And then I have this one this one came from the receiving set, and I feel like hii atavalia nako katroza ka gray because it's this from the same pack, yeah. And then I have here, what else, heavy blanket, very necessary. And I have this one, yeah, I'm carrying this one because this one is very warm and very heavy, so we're not allowing cold to be our portion. And then a soap and oil. I'm not sure if I'm carrying soap because I want to try this one, this baby wash. Is it a body wash? It's written top to toe wash, mild and gentle newborn care. So it's like the baby's body wash, and let me show you, yeah. And I feel like it's too big for me to carry, ni kubwa sana. Maybe if I get a small one, but I'm not sure. I can't remember if they used soap. I can't remember, but hiyo ina shida, you can buy even in a supermarket. What is very important, the outfit. Where is our outfit? But for soap and oil, you will see if they need in the hospital, you can just send someone to buy for you. But for the oil, I'm carrying this one. I can also use Vaseline, and I'm carrying this other one. This one has no scent, it is fragrance free, so I'm carrying these 2 types to see which one. Yeah, it can't focus, but for oil I'm carrying those 2. Hizi zingine kubwa tutakuja kutry home. And then any other thing, care kit, very important, because hii inasaidia when you're washing the baby, you can brush their hair, you can comb it, yeah. And then if they'll come with long nails, maybe you can cut the nails. So I'm not carrying the whole pack, but I'm going to choose the things that are necessary and carry them in like a small bag, yeah, so that nikuwe na zile vitu important. So these things, I don't know where they go to after you are done using them, because even I can't remember Dove's care kit. So I can't remember where everything went. The only thing that I have is the thermometer. So I'm going to pick the important things, and I think the only 3, I'll see, but this is what I'm talking about. I'll carry, ndachagua kiasi, then ni bebe in a small bag, yeah. Another thing is bottles. I'm thinking of carrying these ones, yeah, this set the way it is, yeah, because it has 2 bottles. It has how do you call it? a pacifier holder, and its storage container. So the reason I'm planning to carry a bottle is because when I gave birth to Dove, I gave birth through CS, and I wasn't able to produce milk like immediately, and then I gave birth at night, so they ended up giving her formula, and it was hectic because walikuwa nampeana kijiko, yani it was a whole lot of work. So I felt like, because now I am familiar with that process, let me carry at least, even if it's 1 bottle, for in case I won't be having like immediate milk, we can use this one. So I'll just carry this set. I'm going to wash them and sterilize before I pack them, but for now wacha ikae hapo. Then I'll be carrying this Macintosh because yeah, changing is very necessary. I used this Macintosh with Dove. It came with this bag, if you're familiar with it. Yeah, so it came with this bag, and I felt like let me carry it because it's small enough for baby. You can carry it anywhere you go. So I'm hoping I'm being how do they call it? Audible. I hope you can hear me clearly because it's raining right now, and I was trying to avoid to shoot this video when it's raining, but sometimes circumstance inakupata tu. So don't mind the background because lazima tu we do this thing. Another thing that I have is going home outfit, and for the outfit I think I don't have a specific going home outfit. From the ones I've carried, the slippers, the two pants and whatever, I'll choose one outfit from there and then carry it as we choose an outfit from there, and it will be like a going home outfit for us. Yeah, so we don't have like a specific one. The next thing that I have on my list is vest and washcloths. So for the vest, I feel like I've carried enough onesies, but I don't know. I've decided to carry these two, this type, yeah, and this other one, just in case they'll say that vest is necessary, nitakuwa nayo. And then I have this other type. It's a vest, but it comes like a onesie. It has this to tic-tac. So, and then I also carried a t-shirt over here. Yeah, one t-shirt. Yeah, I think I have that one t-shirt over there. And the reason I've carried those ones because they say sometimes vest is good when the baby aja katika kitovu. So I don't know, but let me just carry it. Then for the washcloth, this is in the washcloth. So I choose like two, itachukua tu tuwili, and then I'll pack them because I don't think I need like the whole pack. Nile tu ya kuhelp kuosha baby. So I'll be carrying only two or even one. I don't think that is really like necessary. The next thing I have is the clinic book, and that one is very, very important. So it's here. Yeah, it's here. I have this clinic book. Yeah, nothing much. And then something else that I have on my list is the nursing pillow. But before I show you the nursing pillow, let me show you this. I've decided to carry these two koffias because I only bought the two. I didn't want to buy a lot because with Dove I bought many koffias, but we didn't use because she had a lot of hair. So ungekuwa unamvalisha kofia and then umemwrap because you want the baby to be warm, and then you end up realizing that they are just sweating, unatoa. So I only bought two, and I'll be carrying the two plus this one that came with the receiving set. So maybe let's say three. Yeah, so those are the extra thing. And then I have bits here. I have thought of let me carry two bibs in case baby anataka kuspit. And then this one that came with the receiving set. So like I have three bibs. Yeah. Something else. What else was I to show you? Nothing pillow. But before that, I have this hospital bag, this baby bag, diaper bag, and this bag is what I'm going to use to pack baby's things. I'm hoping it fits. If it doesn't fit like everything, nitaongezea hii zikuwe mbili sasa. Yeah. And then for the nursing pillow, I'm thinking of carrying this old one that I used with Dove. Finally it was washed. If you saw if you saw the other video where I was showing you the baby haul, it was very dirty, but at least it was washed. This type sika ile yenye nilibuy ya kutoa nguo, so it had to be washed like this. So I'm thinking of carrying this one to the hospital because I don't carry the new one. The new one feels so bulky, and also why take the new one to the hospital when I have this old one? So I don't care, I'll be carrying this because the other time with Dove I really struggled. I didn't know that sometimes being a first time mom is just hectic. I was struggling. I have a CS car over here. It's painful. I have to like bend and make sure the baby is. It was just a lot of work. So I felt like let me carry this nursing pillow this time, and I'm hoping it's gonna help me. So those those are everything, or rather that's everything that I think I need to carry. I'm just hoping like that's everything. I'm trying to figure out like the important items that I need to carry: outfits, blankets, diaper, and I feel like I've carried them. I'm hoping the rest of the things that I need is a nunuliwa supermarket. But for now, I feel like nimecover everything. So the only thing that is remaining is me packing them. So let's pack them in the bag before I show you now my side. Yeah.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feeling like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
So guys, as you've seen, we've packed baby's bag. Now I want to pack my bag, and before I pack it, I want to share with you the items that I'll be carrying to the hospital. So let me get straight into showing you what is in my hospital now, my hospital bag. And first of all, I'm going to start with this cute bag. Yeah, this is the one I'll be carrying to the hospital. If you're not using it, you can fold it in this manner. Then when you want to use it, you just open like this. It becomes this. Ta-da! And it's a big bag. So yeah, I used this bag with Dove while I went to the hospital, and now this time I'm going to use it again because I surely do love it. So the first thing on my list for mommy is maternity pads. Yeah, so I know in the hospital that I'll be delivering to, they do give you the maternity pads. The there is a certain company there, jina imenipotea, but I don't love those pads. I really don't like them, the way they do move from one side to the other. So I've just carried mine, like 6 pieces of diapers. I got these ones from Kamkunji. If you saw my haul, you now know. And I think they are big enough. This is how they look like. Yeah. So I feel even though I'm too big, they'll fit. Yeah, they stretch. Actually, I was just fitting this one to be sure if it fits or not, so that nisibebe kitu itanisaidia, and it does. And this one is in size. This is the pack. Yeah, it is in size large to XL, so it has 6 pieces. So I'll be carrying the 6 pieces, but nitatoa kwa karatasi na hivi ndo zinakaa. So I'm hoping to use this one the first days, maybe the first 2 days before nianze kutumia hizo pads za hosi. Yeah, so that one. And then I have panties in my list. So I thought of carrying panties. I have these ones, these new ones, but I felt like I bought dark colors because of bleeding. I didn't want to destroy my panties. Yeah, so I got this in these dark colors, but I'm thinking of carrying these old ones also, though they are bright in color, but I'm thinking of carrying them just in case. I'll feel like let me use the old ones first. Hata zikikuwa mess, I can throw them away. Then the new ones I can keep them and still use them. Yeah, so I'm having like 5 panties. And then next is toothpaste and toothbrush. So here is my toothbrush, and I bought this small toothpaste for the sake of the hospital. So I don't know if they'll give me, but sometimes zile zenye naponga hosi unapatanga maybe the toothpaste is not the brand that you are used to, or the toothbrush you don't feel like it's doing the right job for your teeth. I'm running out of breath. So I decided to carry mine. In case they'll give me, nitakuja tu niziweke, zitakosa mtu wa kutumia, but I carried mine. And yeah, so let's continue. The next thing I have on my list is the nipple cream. With my first baby, I didn't know anything to do with nipples, like nipple cream or something. But also, it was not that bad. Like I've told you, I didn't produce like milk immediately. But hey, nili struggle. I had flat nipples, so they were being pulled. Unaambiwa pull with the syringe and all that. So the pain. Saa zingine, So this time, I'm trusting God for surplus of milk. And I told myself, let me buy a nipple cream. Though I've had many mamas talking about nipple cream. It's very necessary if you crack your nipples. Though I didn't crack that much with Dove, but I still had a nipple cream. No, but not this type from this company. This one is from Lancy now, and I'm hoping it works. They say that you don't have to wipe it before you feed baby. So I bought this 40 ml one, and I felt like this one was a good deal comparing to buying the small one. So yeah, I'll be carrying this one to the hospital. In case I need it, I'll use it. Yeah. So the next thing on my list is deodorant and lotion. So I bought this lotion. This is a small one from Dove company. Actually, it was on offer. You buy one, you get one free. The other one is there. So I'll be carrying this one because I think this is the right size. I love this one because the size is right and also the scent is okay. So I'll be carrying this one, and for the, I think I'll be carrying this one too for the deodorant, though I'm planning to get a roll-on or how do you call them? Zile za Nivea deodorant. Though I saw that zimepanda bei. I'm like 550 for that thing, and then I don't know. So I'll pack this one and see if I'll use it, though I don't want something strong for for baby, so I'll see. But if I'll still see if I'll carry this one. But I'm planning to get a deodorant that is very mild and comfortable. The next thing that I have is a milk pump, but I've not yet bought one. But you in a stress, I can still buy it as I go. I have brass, and I only have like one over here. I don't think I can get a nursing bra in my size, but if you know a plug, please plug me. But at the moment, I'm just having this one, and I'm planning on getting others so that I can have like, I can be able to carry like two. Yeah, so like I was saying before, someone distracted me with a phone call. I was saying I'm having this one, and I'm planning on getting others so that I can be able to carry like two plus the one I'll be wearing, so maybe there'll be three. Yeah, just in case I mess, because you know sometimes milk can mess you up. The next thing I'm having on my list is slippers, but I've not yet bought them. I'm planning on buying them as I'll be going. I didn't get some cute slippers that I wanted. Next, I have some nursing pads, and these are the nursing pads. I have these washable ones. Actually, these nursing pads, I bought them with Dove, but I never used them. I never used them because, like I've told you, sikuwa na maziwa mob hiyo ya kufanya nishinde nimevaa nursing bra. So there are 6 pairs inside here, and I'll just carry them the way they are, or I'll carry 4. I'll see, but I'll still add some. This one I bought them, I don't know, in Naivas ama nilibuy wapi, but I'll see. But I'm planning on carrying these ones hivyo tu vile ziko hivyo, because I'm trusting God for enough milk. The next thing I'm having is lip balm, and I'm having this one from Nivea. It has always been my plug, so I'll be carrying this one. Another thing that I wrote here is water bottle. I know they do provide water with the jugs, but sometimes I feel I'm too lazy to drink water from a glass than drinking from a water bottle like that one over there that has a straw. So probably I'll be carrying that one. Yeah, that one. Because I didn't get any other type that is unique and lovely and in that right size. The reason I love that bottle is inakwanga kwa size right. You can carry it anywhere. It is light, haiwezi pasuka haraka, so probably I'll be going with that one. I'm not so sure. The other thing that I have on my list is snacks, but for the snacks I felt like let me buy them as I'll be going to the hospital. Nikinunua sahi naanza kuzi misuse. Yeah, because with Dove, the day I went to the hospital, it was not planned, and I was given food that I didn't like, so I really struggled to eat. It was at night, I couldn't be able to send anybody any. And then sometimes unaletwanga food maybe after delivery and you feel like you don't have the vibes for that meal. So I'll try and buy some few snacks that I'll be able to eat even if while I'm in the hospital. But hiyo ina shida because even hubby can buy for me even while I'm at the hospital. Another thing that I'm having is Wi-Fi portable one. And I'm planning on carrying this MiFi, the fiber one, because I don't think the hospital has a Wi-Fi, but also even if it has, I do fear using public Wi-Fi, so I'll see. I'll go with this one with its charger, and then I'll recharge it with some, nitaitumia kama Wi-Fi because it's portable even for hubby akihitaji. Another thing that I have is a medical documents, and for now I can't call them documents. I'm just having the insurance cards, my ID, and all that. Yeah, and I'm planning to put them in this purse over here. Yeah, but right now they're inside here in Tatoa because I'm planning to use this bag to carry my toiletries. Yeah, so I'm going to arrange and see if this one will carry my toiletries and this one will carry my cards, ID, and some cash. Yeah, so that is it. The next thing I'm having here. The next thing I'm having is charger and earphones. Yeah, very important. And for the charger, of course, I'm not packing it right now, but I'll have to carry this, my charger. I have two types of phone. This has type C and the other one has the normal charger. So I'll carry both of them. Yeah, plus the earphones. Well, hey, in case the room will be boring, I'll listen to my music. And then the next thing I'm having is going home outfit. And for the outfit, I'm just carrying tight. I'm carrying a black, how do you call it, leggings or tight because I know because hiyo time nitakuwa narudi home or rather the time I'll be delivering kutakuwa na baridi, so I wanted something that will still keep me warm and still be comfortable, and I thought of this one tight and this top. I want to open it because probably you've seen me wearing it, but it's very comfortable during nursing, and it's heavy, as you can see. It's heavy, so hata kukiwa kuna mvua ama kukiwa kuna baridi, I don't need a sweater. So yeah, I'm having that one over there. What else? Pillow and blanket. I'm thinking of carrying another pillow to the hospital because zile za hosi sometimes you're not comfortable, and an extra blanket. And even if I won't get a blanket, I'll carry your shuka masai, something like that one, for extra warmth. Another thing is hairbrush and hair oil. So here I have some personal care stuffs like I'll use this one on my hair. It's just hair food, nothing complicated. And then the brush, because I'm going to trim this hair a little bit, so I'll need a brush. What else? I bought this body wash for the sake of carrying it to the hospital, though I've never tried it. I've never seen this company. I don't know how it smells. I really don't know. I know nothing about it, but I just love the color of the bottle, so I said let me take, and it was cheaper, 140, and I felt like it was the right size for me to use in the hospital. It's a right traveling size, so I'll be carrying this one. And then not forgetting my glasses. I have here face towel that I used to take a bath with, and then I have handkerchief, and then these are things that are not on the list but I feel like they're important. And then in the hospital kuna kwanga na baridi, especially the hospital that I'm going to here, kuna kwanga na baridi, so I've carried an extra legging or tight that I think if I'll be able nitaweza kuivaa ndani ya hiyo gown ya hosi, because in the hospital that I'm going to you don't carry your own outfits like robes or whatever, night dresses. So I only carried this one because baridi ikizidi they'll have to understand. Yeah, and then I have here some cute, actually hizi hata si zangu, hizi ni za hubby, but I'll show him. Then I have here two socks. I've carried 3 pairs because of cold. And then I have here cotton wool. I had not written it, but I saw it on I saw that it's very important, so I'll carry this pack. So that is it for my bag. In case I'll need anything or I'll remember anything else, I'm hoping that everything that I've written is what is important. Mi nimemake sure zile vitu important kama self care products, outfits za kutoka hosi na hizo pads niko nazo. I feel like that's important, so Acha tupack hiyo bag yangu, then we see.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above.
So guys, after all the packing and everything, I came to realize that this bag doesn't have a zip. I don't know what happened. I don't know. So as you can see, nimeshindwa kufunga, nimeenda kufunga. I realize haina zip. So sad. And this one also, it has a problem with the zip. Yeah, so finally I've decided to pack in this bag here. Let me show you. This one, I've decided to pack inside here because it's also special. In fact, even the blanket, the baby shawl that wasn't, ilikuwa imekata kufit hapa, imefit hapa ndani, and I feel like, let me just carry this one. So sitakuwa na luggage mob. This is the only thing that I'll be carrying kwa mkono, but the rest ziko sawa. So guys, that was it for this video. But yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. So at least hapa bado kuna ka space, nikitaka kuongeza some few items I can do that, but I feel like all the necessities are inside the bag right now. So even if anything happens right now, I'm ready. So yeah guys, that was it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you've learned a thing or two. I hope you've been able to hear me clearly. I know I'm struggling, but yeah, I didn't want to do this early, but finally I've done it. So guys, that is it for this video. Thank you for sticking around till the end. Thank you for watching till the end. Please like the video, leave a nice comment, share this video to your friends and family, and most importantly, subscribe if you haven't. Please, let's do this and help me get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Otherwise, I love you so much. Until next time, bye bye.